So there's this girl that you're interested in, and Valentine's Day is coming up. He's going to tell you what to do about that.
I'm Nora, and I'm from the Pacific Northwest. Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Today's episode is brought to you by Smule, creator of all kinds of musical applications for your iPhone and iPad, like Songify.
This is the official Gregory Brothers app where you talk into it and it transforms it into an amazing song. Let's demonstrate.
Good mythical morning.
Moving at the speed of conversation.
Watch it every day.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah, that's like a rap terminology.
Good mythical morning. Moving at the speed of conversation. Watch it every day. Moving at the speed of conversation. Watch it every day. Good mythical morning. Peace out.
He said peace out. We could even make that at the end.
That was good.
Yeah, it does it. It does all the work for you. Thanks for joining us today. It's time for another episode of Link's Golden Advice for Single Guys. I'm Link. You're like the announcer for the segment.
Yes, you know, there are lots of guys out there. Many of them are single, and they have interests. And one of those interests is becoming unsingle. And there's a man with a sweater and a tie. The sweater has his initials on it, if you didn't know, Charles Lincoln Neal. And he's going to give you some advice. Specifically, Matt Farquhar. Link. I don't know if Matt talks like this, but I talk like this.
Go with it.
Link, as Valentine's Day is coming up, I need advice on what to do as I like this girl. I like the way he frames his question. As I like this girl.
What do you do as you like her? So it's when you're in the process of liking her, Matt, you want to know what you do. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Oh, the alarms are sounding. It's like, I think we're less than 2 weeks away. And I'm actually going to give advice that leverages the fact that it's not the day before Valentine's Day. So hopefully you're watching this with plenty of lead time.
Prep time, okay.
Prep
I like
time.
it.
I mean, Valentine's Day represents a lot of pressure for people who are already unsingleized. You know, it's just, there's always that pressure of, what do I do for my girlfriend? Even as a married man now, who is completely and utterly and ultimately unsingleized. There's still that pressure of,
and it's like
what do I do?
It's a fake holiday created by the card companies, but you still are victim to it because if you say, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because it was created by Hallmark, your wife's going to be like, really? Really? This is an opportunity to love me. This is an opportunity to show me how much you care, and you're going to take some stand. Forget it, fellas. It's Valentine's Day. Step up to the plate. Sorry, I'll let Link. I'm passionate about this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Take some deep cleansing breaths. Rhett.
Got it.
But if you are single, you see this time as an opportunity, okay? Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm going to give some advice that leading up to Valentine's Day will drastically increase the chances of on that day, you will be becoming unsingleized.
Are you guaranteeing it?
I'm all but guaranteeing that this system will work.
What kind of chances? Is this like a 90% chance of satisfaction?
99.2.
Wow. So do whatever it is he's about to say.
Ladies love attention. They love to be given attention. They love intrigue.
Yep.
They love mystery.
Wow. Yeah, they do.
My advice rolls all these things into one. And it also makes the card companies happy because, as you said,
They invented the holiday.
Okay, step one, go to your local department store, Walmart, Target, what have you, drugstore, it doesn't matter. They all are inundating you with these Valentine's cards. I want you to go to the section for elementary kids, okay? The ones where you can buy like 32 cards.
Comic book characters.
Yeah, like little cards that they don't open. They're just like a little flashcard type of thing, and you're supposed to give one to every person in your class.
Yeah, like you put to and from on it.
Now, I'm assuming that you're not in elementary school. I'm assuming that you're probably not even in middle school because you should remain single through middle school, absolutely. Probably through high school. But this is for high school on into college and then the rest of your life, you single guys, okay? I want you to go and buy these, and I want you to take them and devote all of them, one a day, to the girl that you admire and that you want to become your girlfriend.
This is like a long-term plan.
You are going to become her secret admirer.
Oh, that sounds like a stalker. Is there something, can we call that something else?
Well, I didn't call it stalker. Secret admirer doesn't sound like stalker. Secret stalker sounds like stalker.
It's 2012, man. I mean, secret admirer sounds like stalker.
Okay, so we need to wade in these waters gently and cautiously. So I'll take you through it. Step 1, you've completed. You've bought the cards. And on the first card, you're going to write. And I'm taking into account your stalker thing now.
Okay, good.
You're going to write, you have a secret admirer.
Who's not a stalker?
Me.
In parentheses, put that after.
You can put, and I'm not a stalker. I'm just me. Okay?
You probably shouldn't even bring up the imagery of stalker at all. You were probably right to begin with. I'm sorry.
Okay. Apology accepted. You give her that card. But don't hand it to her because then she'll know who you are.
That's key.
That's stupid. You gotta plant it somewhere. Like slide it through the vent in the locker, okay? Mm-hmm. Don't try to slide it in her back pocket or her purse. That would be like a stalker.
The old reverse pickpocket.
Yeah. Don't do that. Like slide it there. And then the next day, you're giving her the second card.
In a different way or the same way?
I'll get to that. But the most important thing is you gotta make sure you write something on it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna write, and I've been through this before, people, you're gonna write a compliment, which at least fit over the course of this whole secret admirer bit that I'm giving you, no more than half of the compliments you write on the cards should be about her physical appearance. So, in the first one, you might write, I like your smile. Signed, secret admirer, me, and possibly not a stalker.
Can you talk about her boots?
As long as you spell it correctly.
Boots.
And you
boots
pronounce
with
it.
a T. I like your boots.
But for every compliment you give like that, you need to give a compliment that's not related to physical appearance. Like, I like the patch on your book bag. Yes, I'm going back to that. It's good advice. Don't forget it.
Or even things like, you're intelligent, or, I love your view, depending on how well you know the girl, like
right.
some specific things that you know about her.
Or I saw your article in the paper.
Ooh, that's good.
Even if she doesn't have one.
Yeah.
It's just like you believe that she has the ability to write an article in a paper.
You should have an article in the paper.
Yeah, and if you do, I read it and I loved it. You can say all of those things. So each day you're giving her just a little compliment, okay? But you're not giving it to her yourself. You're giving it to her by letting her find it somewhere, or
windshield wiper.
Yeah, you could do that one day. Put it under there. She's going to think that it's an advertisement for a car wash.
Or a parking ticket.
But that's okay. Another good thing you can do is that you can give it to an intermediary, somebody who can then give it to her.
That's key.
The key point to this is, ideally you choose somebody who doesn't know you, so then if she asks, who gave this to you to give to me, they may be able to describe your physical appearance, which you should disguise yourself. But they won't be able to say, oh, I know who it is, but I can't tell you, because, they'll end up telling. And also pick a girl, because if you pick a guy to give the card, he'll probably take credit for it. Little side piece of advice, if a guy comes up to you and says, hey, I'm Tammy's secret admirer, can you give her this card? What this dude's going to do is he's going to give Tammy the card, and he's going to say that it's from him. So only give it to...
Or he's going to tell the whole school, and your plan will be foiled.
Yeah, because he's your competition. Give it to another girl who is not in her circle of friends, or maybe somebody on campus who doesn't know you or her. The intrigue factor goes up through the roof. As you get closer to Valentine's Day, you want to start saying things like, I'd love to have a date.
Really?
Yeah, I think you got to seal the deal. The whole point is to meet her in person.
Well, I feel like that's too much pressure. The date terminology. I would like to meet you somewhere. It was a little bit soft.
Well, no, you're kind of planting a seed. It's just like, I look forward to going out on a date. I don't think you should be ashamed of the word date. But then when it gets to the end, you say, let's meet at 4 p.m. on this day, probably Valentine's Day, depending on your schedule, and because it falls on a Tuesday this year. And pick a place that's not like, it's not like a really nice restaurant. Pick like a coffee shop or an ice cream parlor. And you can also say, hey, if you'd feel more comfortable bringing a friend, you can also bring a friend. That'll put her at ease a little bit, because girls, they like to do everything with a friend. And then if she's not really into you, then there's a friend there who might be more into you. So you've got 2 shots at becoming unsingleized. But don't put that in a card.
Bring a friend just in case I don't like you. That's what the last card should say?
It says, bring a friend if that makes you more comfortable.
Oh.
But what you're thinking is, you know,
So-
she might like me.
Subtext.
Right, right.
I think this could work. I don't know if it has a 99.2% chance of being successful.
Women love to be pursued over time, and that intrigue is gonna, you know, it's gonna be. They're going to show up, and if she's so scared that she doesn't show up at the ice cream parlor, then you know what? You're just eating ice cream. I'm cool. I'm just a guy eating ice cream. It's Valentine's Day. So what? Can't a guy eat ice cream on Valentine's Day? Hey, that's all I'm doing.
I just wonder, could this be like a potential alternative to your plan in case the dating thing is a little too much for people? They could say, how about on the last day, on Valentine's Day, when placing the card, you intentionally set up to get caught in the act, but be ready to say something. Be ready to be like, oh, hey Amanda, you caught me. Well,
so she's gonna think that
here's your Valentine's card, and then you just begin a normal conversation.
She might think that you're hapless at that point. It's like the guy can't even hide a card.
Girls think that's cute. They like that kind of thing.
So I will condone his advice as long as you kind of make it obvious that you wanted to be found.
You say, I meant to do that, by the way.
Yeah. I meant to do that always goes a long way.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody try this and then report back and tell Link how it went. Matt, actually, you should try it.
Good luck, Matt. Never yell the unsingleized guy. No. To be unsingleized. The terminology is even confusing to me.
Well, I'm excited about this.